Smoke break, live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. 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 I can't take the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. 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 I can't take the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. Smoke break. SmokeBreakLive.tv. Follow us on Instagram. Yo, got the homie IMJ3Z, BRYANBEKNOWIN, Cocaine Diamonds, CIARA. What's good with everybody up in here?
Good. How y'all feeling?
Good, man. Hey, yo, everybody that's watching, we on YouTube, we on Facebook Live, and we on Twitch now. So ain't no excuse.
Yeah, on Twitch. It's like another community. People stream games on there. They stream all types of stuff.
Video games on there. So y'all watch people play video games?
People watch people play video games. They watch people do all types of stuff. It's just a different streaming spot.
Okay. If I'm trying to figure out how to beat something, I watch somebody else play it.
Yeah. How they do it? That's a good idea.
Yeah, because you know, back when we used to play, like we would come over and our friends would come over, so we watch each other play. Like you don't have that now because everybody play in the house, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So now you go online or you YouTube it real quick and see how the nigga did it, and then you can go do it.
That's what I do. Sometimes I just get stuck. I'm like,
I didn't even have friends. If I was stuck on a level, I was just there till I got a new. That was it for me.
See,
so,
you still stuck.
Listen.
What? Look, I was the same way. Yo, I never beat GoldenEye. Like I never finished the game because I couldn't make it past the second silo level. I could not find that door. I still don't know where that door is, bro.
It's like fuck it.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever. We just gonna play multiplayer, and that's gonna be the end of it.
Right.
Shit. I need to get me a new video game system. I gotta get into the 2021 realm of video gaming. Last system that I bought was PS2.
I was gonna say like a Atari or something.
Yeah, Yeah, PS2. That's the last system I bought. I stopped playing Madden like 09 because it was taking over my life.
I've never owned a PlayStation or Xbox. The last thing I had was like Nintendo 64.
Damn. I had I stopped
Yeah.
there.
That's because we was broke, and the PlayStation 2 was $300, and I knew my mother wasn't going to buy it for me. I just knew she was going to lie. I was like, don't even waste your time. I can't just get some jeans from the Gap. I just want to be fresh, and that's when I started getting to being fresh and like dressing nice and stuff.
All right. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Like, fuck it, I can't get the down, so I'll just get some shoes.
Yo,
right? Yeah.
Speaking of dressing fresh, you got a nice shoe setup in the background right there.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Man, your sneaker game is tight right now.
Right.
Shout out to Google.
I see how they all slanted horizontal. And
yeah. You gotta make it a little artsy. It's a story behind it.
Something.
Right.
Yo, man.
It's a conversation piece.
As we get into it, man, y'all, it's been a crazy week of news, Yo, big news. Jam Master Jay, his killers have been arrested.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
It's almost 20 years, right?
Almost.
Is it true?
It was crazy. Go ahead, see.
I'm sorry. I was saying, is it true that one of them was his godson?
Yes, they were saying this is a family affair. Everybody in the family is here.
Because when I was reading the article, I was like, this nigga's 36. So this nigga was 16, or like, how old was this nigga when he did this?
Right.
Yo, people, the height of your drug dealing is in your late teens and early 20s.
Early 20s. Yeah.
Ain't no old drug dealers like that. See, that's what happened with JMJ. Like,
right.
What are you doing?
And
the crazy thing is, I was just thinking, it happened at his studio in Queens, right? He's beloved. Everybody knows who Jam Master Jay is, especially after the success of 50 Cent, And I always felt like it had to be something like this, right? Because what else? Wait, nigga ain't want to pay his studio time?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You gonna shoot him and shit, like. So it's just unfortunate, and that just tells you that this is a legend. This is a legend. He one of the founders of hip hop, and he felt it necessary to go out there and traffic narcotics to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? So
see, that's the thing. I don't think it's really too much of making ends meet. I think a lot of rappers now, especially with this whole quarantine thing, I think a lot of them have gotten in the drug game, but we just don't know about it. Because how is it that they haven't done no shows, no tours, but they buying Lambos and like they're obviously investing their bread in the streets. I think
they're renting Lambos.
Yeah, no, but I think like the heavyweights like Jeezy, T.I., I think they still have ties to the drug world. Like they're the suppliers because they're the ones with the most bread. I honestly think so, but we just don't know about it. But they was about that life even before they began to rap. So
I think people like specifically Jeezy or T.I. to get to that level, you have to disconnect from that.
Yeah,
like they probably album 1, album 2, they was probably still foot in, foot out. By the time they got to there, it's like they had to make a decision.
6ix9ine, he was infiltrating all these gangs and giving them bread.
6ix9ine only been out here a year.
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying because he rapped, he still had ties into the streets where he was actually really paying them and giving them bread. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think some of them still have ties to that drug world.
Man, that nigga was a pawn.
Yeah. When I look at Six, because I wasn't in the streets, but I know some older street niggas. And when I look at 6ix9ine, I think of them, and I was like, they wouldn't have let him outside.
Right.
Like you can't be out here on the block with us. Oh, you loud, you hot, you got rainbow hair, you causing too much trouble. You can't be out here.
Too much.
But people in this generation, like, love that or like champion the attention. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
we trying to be
You can't.
inconspicuous.
Right. That's the whole point of this game. Like how you playing tag out in the open? Like nigga, go hide somewhere.
Yeah, especially 6ix9ine. Like he should be on Twitch. Like he doesn't look like he's in the streets. He should be somebody streaming some video games
or like a YouTuber.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a YouTuber.
What's up, guys? Back again. Copy 6ix9ine. Go smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. 7 over the pound below.
Hey, yo, speaking of YouTubers, you know, I hate how long they take to tell you what they're going to tell you. Right now, before I tell you what I'm going to tell you, I like for everybody to hit the like button and subscribe and make a comment. And before I tell you what I'm going to tell you, and after you hit like and subscribe, I'm going to tell you.
Bro.
They have
Right.
to. Once your YouTube clip is past a certain time, you can get paid for it. That's the only way that the ads will run. Like it has to be a certain time. So when they drag it out to 15, half an hour, it's actually good on their part, but it sucks for us, the viewer.
Hell yeah. Now,
especially if I'm trying to, if they teach us something, like, can please? I need like YouTube, and not YouTube. I need like Instagram video. Like, let's get to it.
Yeah, I got this alternator in my hand. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah, right.
Do they take
hot? Like, come on.
Do they take inventory of like people fast forwarding? Like people fast forward through your videos. They don't watch the whole video. Like
I think I follow somebody. He was like, sometimes he can tell because they put ads in it, so they get ads from like Manscaped or like Raycon and stuff like that, so they can tell when nobody is watching the ads because they're not getting revenue from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I pay for my YouTube. I can't do the ads.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
So I'm just waiting. Click through my.
Oh yeah, I was gonna pay for it. I was like, all right, $10 not that bad. $10 a month. Oh no, I watch commercials. I'm fine.
Yeah, cause I just do stuff during the ads. I'm just go wash my hands and then
yeah,
you know,
it's the worst. YouTube is probably my primary form of entertainment. I can't be watching the damn commercials, man.
They have films on there.
Yeah, man. They have a whole originals section.
Damn.
You know?
For free.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo, and
is it good?
Say, you know, hit or miss. You know that girl? You know that girl that had she went viral with that Vine, like, oh, he got money.
Oh yeah.
She had a movie on there.
Wow.
She working.
Yeah.
She's in like in a show with an all-female cast.
Black Lady.
Yeah, on HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what's up.
That's good for her.
Yo, in other news, the homie RZA from Wu-Tang, right? He has partnered with Good Humor Ice Cream. You know, the ice cream truck come through the neighborhood. You know what I mean? He replaced the old song. The turkey is called Turkey in the Straws. The original song it has a racist past, you know, and he remade the song. Yo, what y'all think of that? Yo, he should have just used the ice cream joint from Raycon and shit.
Bro, he could have just gave him that. Though he already got the ice cream track.
What about the Master P ice cream song?
Oh shit!
Y'all know they weren't going that hardcore with this. First of all, I'm surprised they even asked RZA.
Right.
The fact that they asked RZA is mind blowing to me.
RZA scores movies.
You know what? I take that back. You're right. But he looked like an old dog in this picture. I mean,
A ghost dog.
Coronavirus, that quarantine got everybody looking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to lure kids in with ice cream right now.
Nigga.
Right. Yeah, he looked like ODB.
He opened. What that is his cousin.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
You know, ODB, RZA, Jizza have Shinnecock in they family.
Really? What is Shinnecock? What is Shinnecock?
Indian.
Oh, okay.
And
you guys
because ODB used to always talk about
like a disease.
how he said his grandfather, one of his great grandfathers, was actually the ones responsible for selling Manhattan to the white people. for trinkets.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. That's deep.
See, a nigga, Old Dirty Bastard was drunk. That nigga wasn't ignorant.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Yeah.
He used to drop gems. Especially
Yes.
on TV raps when they go back to those clips. He was dropping gems.
Hell yeah, man.
But that's the whole Wu-Tang anyway. Like they've been woke.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, it's time for some adult contemporary rap, yo. We need grown men and women rap. Right? We need rap from people who are 30 to 40 years old.
I feel like it is.
J. Cole, Jay-Z, T.I., Jeezy, they all old.
They still talking about young stuff.
Wale, it's a Nigerian rapper from Houston named Toby Nwigwe. That nigga is real nice. That nigga's nice.
Say his name again.
Right.
Toby Nwigwe.
I just gave him Toby. It was his name, Toby.
And Toby? I think it's Tobe Chukwu. Tobe Chukwu Nwigwe.
So is that name African?
Yeah, he's Nigerian.
What I'm saying is like Kunta came over here and they called him Toby. He in Nigeria and his name Toby.
But it's Tobe Chukwu. He just shortened it.
It's short. It's short. She said, nah, don't do that here. Don't come to America. You don't want short in your name.
Tobe Chukwu, if I'm not mistaken, it's Tobe Chukwu Nwigwe.
Hey, you've been practicing that shit.
Yeah. He says it a lot.
You just wanted to tell us you was gonna promote him tonight anyway.
Right.
Nah. Nigga, how did I know this was coming up? Right?
You say his name correct.
Yeah, he's just looking for a slot no matter what.
Yeah. Yep.
Can I be educated? See, this is the problem with African Americans now. Y'all niggas always playing. We call them African booty scratchers. Right. I'm trying to bridge the gap.
Hey, yo, I never called African kids African booty scratchers.
I mean,
No, I ain't had no African kids in my neighborhood. We just called the real dark-skinned people African booty scratchers.
I used that joke as a kid.
And I remember in high school, when Haitians started coming to America, black people used to make a lot of fun about Haitians. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really know no Haitians. I ain't know no Haitians. I'm like, what is it about Haitians? Like, why y'all talking about them?
A lot of
stereotypes
about the voodoo and all that stuff, and they walk around with those shoes on and all that stuff.
I thought we were all supposed to be one. I was never with that. I was trying to have me think we was gonna go back to Africa and all this stuff. So I was happy to be Africa. I was like,
we might have to at this point. November, we're gonna see. Niggas. The niggas might have to leave. Yeah, man.
That's the way boat ready.
Man, you don't if you feel that way, do you have a passport, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you feel that way,
it don't matter. It don't matter. Everybody else will block this out.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is if you feel that way, it's time to leave right now. You don't want to wait until the election.
You're right.
Point was made.
Because everybody gonna try to leave at the same time.
Or whatever it is that you fear gonna stop you from going.
Yeah.
True.
Yo, in other news, Lil' Kim and her husband, Mr. Papers. Who the hell is Mr. Papers?
I'm not her husband.
First of all, who is this woman that you just put up here?
You said that's Lil' Kim.
Say nah, I know. Why you put a recent picture up? That's not
recent.
No,
that's not recent. She not.
No,
Yeah,
she had more.
Yeah, she's had more work than that.
Right now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, she has had more work than that.
She said that she's considering doing an OnlyFans with her husband and showing her freaky side.
I'm cool.
I would
that shit freaky.
Surgery. This is enough. I don't want to see that. No, she's like a nice girl. I'm sure people sign up, but I'm good.
She gonna ride in on a little tricycle looking like the joint from Saw.
She gonna have the Sprite can disappear in her mouth.
In her mouth,
man.
Yeah, that's what she gonna do. I'll pay to see it.
I would have paid.
I like Lil' Kim.
I would have paid when up until the time she came out of jail.
Yeah.
You know, after that, it started just going down.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'm actually disgusted.
Put your lighters up. That was.
Yeah.
That was it.
Like how do you hate yourself so much to constantly be carving and chipping away at your face? Like,
Right, because we all know how she used to look. We all know where she started from. Everybody knows that, and she's still getting surgery. That's crazy.
I mean, what I've learned about women, I know tons of beautiful women, and a lot of them will say, "I don't feel pretty. I don't feel beautiful," and I'll be looking at like, yo, like it's nothing that we can say to make them feel that. Like there's an eternal work or eternal journey that they have to go on to get that feeling, because they be looking good, but in their head they be like, nah.
Right.
hey, yo,
Say it
man.
again, Coach.
Or body dysmorphia, where when you see stuff in the mirror, you don't see what is really the real.
Do y'all think she feels beautiful now?
Hell nah.
Nah, she always feels like there's an enhancement that she can make.
I can fix my nose.
I feel like I seen it or heard her somewhere say she wish she didn't get all of this surgery.
That's interesting. I want to hear about that, because from what I've heard, she does that every time she gets interviewed.
A check?
Not talk about like, and that's why we don't know, because she never talks about it.
She refused to talk about it, right?
Yeah. Since the beginning, though.
Cause she gonna start crying, but ain't no tears gonna come out and shit.
Come on, y'all.
And that shit gonna bug us out, man. Imagine, hey yo, you remember the pictures of Michael Jackson when he growing his facial hair and shit?
Yeah, that shit.
That shit look crazy, B.
Yeah.
That look fake. That look fake. Like, did you just put paper hairs on you or something?
You know what I think what made it worse too is because Nicki Minaj fans used to say that Little Kim is trying to get surgery to look like her, and Little Kim, I think it's her half sister. She's actually Spanish, so like I guess she's being around these like exotic women, especially ones in her family. She feels like she should look like that too.
Wait, so you saying even this black woman feels like the other women in her family are more exotic?
Yeah, because when you see her, she's really like, she looks 100% Spanish. And when you look at Lil Kim, like the texture of weaves that she gets, how she slants her eyes, there's just so many things that she's done that's just like, okay.
She's like Joan Rivers.
Yes.
A cat lady.
She looks like that cat
Like
lady.
a cat.
Yeah, that cat
Like
lady.
a cat. Like a lady who is a cat.
Her, the lady who had that surgery really looks like a cat. Like,
yeah.
What should be purring and shit?
Right.
Hearing hole and people doing.
I get a little box. Wish she be in the house shitting in a little box.
Oh, a little box.
No, you gotta go. You gotta go.
At least cats bury they shit though. They bury it.
That's not enough.
Right.
Then you gotta get Fresh Step.
How you know, boo?
Yeah, I like cats.
Oh, you had that. I remember you had that crazy ass cat. Remember that?
Yeah, the orange cat.
That motherfucker jumped everywhere. Like, god damn.
Yeah. Big cat too.
Right.
Shit. Hey, yo, for all you iPhone, MacBook Pro lovers, iMac lovers, your favorite company has become the first company on the planet to be worth $2 trillion. Apple.
Look at Coke face. You know how she feel about billionaires, trillionaires. Just look at that.
Well, that's it has a $2 trillion valuation. I mean, like $2 trillion worth of investor dollars.
Right.
Are in the company.
Like it's not liquid. Yeah. I mean,
so that's like me. That's me and you doing that. Like me, you, the other people who buy stock.
Right.
Hey man, we create these billionaires that you hate,
Yeah.
Coke.
I know.
Coke be like, I buy local. I don't
Right, like it's unfortunate. It really is.
Shit, they're gonna start taxing the rich, yo. When Biden get in office.
All right.
That's what he that's what he telling y'all.
Right.
I'm gonna tax myself. Yeah, right.
Exactly. Thank you. People not thinking.
Go to jail.
Yeah.
People not thinking. Yo, all these rich people, these politicians talking about tax the rich. Like you said, we gonna tax myself and shit. They not. That's what they tell you. So you vote for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is actually on TV right now. The DNC.
Hey yo, that shit looks so dry.
This virtual thing, right?
Yeah, it's just so dry. It's not even. I mean, maybe if it was in person, it would be a little bit more lit. But the Democrats look dry. You know what I mean? They like, period.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
Yeah.
like Obama was the last squeeze of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kamala Harris she's the last young thing. Like,
yeah,
you know, everybody else. Oh, these niggas. Yo, Joe Biden be falling asleep in interviews.
Yo, he's already too old to. He's actually too old to be president.
He would be the oldest one, wouldn't he?
No,
I don't know.
I thought they said if he became the president, he would be the oldest sitting president. We're gonna look at
Trump.
So
yeah.
So this guy is falling asleep during interviews, and we're about to elect him. Like he's gonna be in like important meetings,
negotiations and shit.
Right.
Like
nuclear negotiations.
Right. Yeah, I was about nuclear codes. And this nigga sleep.
Yeah, come on, bro.
But you know, is that not American culture though? Like important stuff happens. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Let's be all right when we wake up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's the world is crazy. World is crazy. Yo. Shout out to everybody watching us on Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. You know, follow us at SmokeBreakLive.tv on Instagram. You know, Instagram don't like us simulcasting. I'm about to just hook up with like another phone just to on the screen.
On the screen. That's good. Trump is 74.
I know he was in the 70s. No.
How old is Joe Biden?
I think he's 77.
Oh, Joe Biden.
I think he would be the oldest sitting president.
Oh no, we're
doomed. 77.
We're doomed. Oh my god, I did not know that.
Also, you know, I didn't know Trump was that tall either.
How tall is he?
He's 6'3".
Yeah, he's tall.
Ooh, I didn't know he was that.
Nothing about his personality says he's 6'3".
You're right.
What about
why they always talk about he got little hands and he's 6'3"? That don't make sense.
It happens, man.
I just knew he was like 5'7", 5'8". This nigga's a whole 6'3".
Hey, yo, everybody.
I think all of them are like 6 feet and up. I think that they have to be a certain height to be president. A criteria.
Yeah.
Now I heard they did a study on that. People naturally, when it comes to voting and stuff like that, people will naturally go for a taller person. If they feel like, especially if they feel like the two people are equal, they'll just naturally go for the bigger person.
Mm-hmm. So it's posturing.
Yeah.
You know, like they say Vladimir Putin, like he looks like he about to kill, just send his soldiers to kill anybody who says anything about him. But they say like when the camera's off, he be joking and shit.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
I heard that too. And Kim Jong-un too. I heard that he's like a
because he's a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's early 20s, but he's been in charge since he was a child.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he understands sarcasm.
Right.
Ain't no sarcasm in North Korea, nigga.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Hell nah. Hey yo. So you know I'm gonna pull this up, but you know that right now North Korea is confiscating everyone's pet dogs.
That's too easy.
For
It's way too easy, yo.
Too easy.
Why are they confiscating the dogs?
They said because they say it's because it encourages or lends to Western sensibilities. You know, the way we live.
Oh,
Right.
Like joy and happiness and love.
We're not trying to have dogs as pets. We're trying to eat them.
Oh,
right.
Orange chicken.
Animal.
No, I went to post one time. I went to a Chinese place and like the chicken was literally in the cut outline of a rat. Like you can see the two arms, the two legs.
Yeah.
You can see that they chopped the tail off. But it was in one of the pictures that they have on the wall. I was like, y'all really that bold to have it right there.
Yo.
You know,
they don't care.
Yeah, I never ate Chinese food, especially in America, because Chinese people in America don't eat Chinese food. I was like, if you're not eating it, I'm definitely not seeing them eat that. So, shit, that picture.
Where is there? They bird.
Yo, his face. Like, y'all know damn well y'all can't have no dog. Y'all knew y'all couldn't have no dog up here crying. Shut them kids up crying about that dog.
Like he looking at that picture like I'm gonna fuck this dog up.
To be confiscated for restaurant meat food shortage.
If they're doing this now, they must have been doing that.
Yeah.
So that means people from North Korea, they're eating dog meat.
Yeah.
Like that's like I just wow. I'm mind blown.
People look at animals different than we do here.
Yeah.
In other places.
What's the name of that movie? It was this wild movie that I used to watch when I was in high school. I think it's called Faces of Death.
Yes,
Faces of Death. A whole bunch of random ways that, one of the scenes in Faces of Death is an Asian family. They got a little puppy. They playing with the puppy.
I saw that.
So they in the kitchen playing with the puppy. The puppy just being a puppy. They made a puppy on his back on the cutting board and just
I think it was alive.
Yes, he was alive. Like they did. Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
What is this song?
Like they cut the scene. Went to the next scene. When you seen that initial like blood come out, I was like, yo.
It was this old. I remember these. The what he's talking about. It was this series of flicks called Faces of Death, and they from what I remember that shit used to come out on VHS. Like that's how old it was. Wow. And it was just like random.
So random.
It's like videos, like clips of people dying, people getting killed, crazy accidents. Like it was crazy, right?
Yeah.
But with the internet, it's like with the internet, man. All that shit is just so available now.
Yeah,
right. I think one it was a dude. He tried to bungee jump off a building. But
you saw the same tape I saw.
Yeah. they take the 13th floor out. You know, they take out the 13th floor because they feel like it's bad luck.
Yeah.
But he still measured the jump rope for all the floors, and my man just right in the bushes.
Slam, nigga. Yep. Oh. Hell yeah. Shit. Yeah. There was one with like it was like some Romania, some crazy country like that. You know what I'm saying? And nigga ain't pay his taxes. Yo, his taxes was like $5 or some shit like that. Yo, they came to this nigga house, drug him out the house, and tied each of his arms to horses and shit, and sent them in different directions.
I think I've seen something like that before, though. Maybe it's the same thing.
We was watching that in school, bro.
Yeah, man. Wholesome entertainment.
The whole family can enjoy.
Yep. Shit, that's all that stuff is like elementary now, man.
Right.
Like it's like I remember when the first Mortal Kombat video game came out, and you had to get a code to get the blood. You know what I'm saying?
They had splash green at first.
Right. And parents was going crazy about that blood.
Yep.
Niggas, Mortal Kombat now, I'd be like, I don't want to look at this. Jesus Christ.
Niggas be rip your whole spine out the top and then shove it back up your ass
and whip you with it.
Like, oh man.
Like,
Yeah, it's but isn't a new one coming out?
Yeah, I think it's 11. I think they up to 11 now.
They got to be past 11. It's no way that Mortal Kombat is just.
They stopped making them for a while though. Mortal Kombat fell off for a minute.
They did. I think they came back in like 2017 or something. Like that.
Mortal Kombat fell out when they came out with the movies.
Oh yeah.
The
movies.
They working on another one, I think. I think they working on another one.
Question: what's the best?
Tell me what you think about this.
What's the best video game movie y'all seen? Who did the best job of turning a video game into a movie?
Beowulf, I think. Was Beowulf a video game or a book?
Avengers.
I don't watch that.
I think Beowulf was a book.
But they turned
do a bit.
Yeah,
they turned it into a movie.
Did
they turn it into a game? No, that was a comic book.
Oh, in the movie.
Y'all remember the Mario Brothers movie?
That joint was terrible. It was great then, but look at it now. That joint was terrible. Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
I was
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Wait, what came first? The game or the movie?
Damn.
The comic book.
Books.
Yeah, I probably
And Ninja Turtles. I'm sure the game came first. No, the movie came first because the first movie came out in the 80s.
Hey yo, shout out to comedian Poppy the Bear checking in on Facebook Live. Yo, he said the best video game movie ever is the Sonic movie.
See, I wanted to say that, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Yo, it was the Sonic movie was all right. That joint,
I was just about to go.
Them kid
like
movies
coronavirus.
Them kid movies be having that moment when it get real misty and shit. Shit get real misty like Sonic.
Your little glasses fogged up.
That's when you take them off. Acting like you cleaning them and shit.
Right, my eye itch.
Word up. I remember, man. You know, remember them first that Cars movie came out.
Oh yeah,
the first one. You know, I was. This was 10, 15 years ago, something like that. And damn. Anyway, so I was with a chick that had a kid. I was with a chick that had a kid, so I took him to the movie, and I had a moment in the movie and shit. Nigga, I think that nigga ran out of oil or something.
You look at they putting some real adult things. They look like adult. He said he ran out of oil.
I forgot what happened to this nigga. This nigga, his viscosity.
We got a flat.
Like real adult stuff.
Nigga got a flat.
Started crying.
Word up, that shit was like,
yo, when you gotta sit there and wait for AAA, like, damn, yo, I gotta do this. I gotta wait for these niggas. I gotta get another tire, and I don't have no money for this.
Those movies that are promoted to children are actually for us because we gotta sit there and watch this shit. They comprehend this movie for 2 damn hours.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, they just looking at colors and effects. They're like, we got the parents.
That's true.
And they be saying some wild shit.
Yo, you ever catch it? You like, did I just hear that?
Yeah, like
and
the kids be laughing at.
Nah, you know what film that shocked me was the one that was about food, but it was sexy. Like it had a whole bunch of
that wasn't for kids though.
That wasn't for kids at all. That was
crazy how it was a cartoon. Like the whole
right.
It was wild.
Love an adult.
Somebody kid saw that by accident.
Yeah, definitely.
I said somebody kid saw that by accident. I get almost
kids. That's a cartoon movie.
Were they in the store? That was the
Bobby the Bear said he paid attention to the movies more than his kids.
Right. Parents who like Frozen more than their children. Like a lot of adults like Frozen, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, sometimes I find myself rewatching old cartoons and old Disney stuff to see all the racist shit they put in there.
They done took them out now.
That's not why I thought you
go
was going.
go on YouTube, you can find that shit. Shit. Remember when like in Aladdin, they were showing the nigga his print. He had a little print in the front.
No, I wasn't looking at it.
You always find a way to pick it
That's
up.
not where I
And they had a little print. Shit, they showed in the Lion King when Simba got a little older and he had flopped down on some grass and like the flower pollen and shit came up and it said sex.
I missed that.
Yeah,
man.
It was one of the subliminal joints.
Yeah, it's subliminal.
Yeah, the Lion King had a lot of them.
This is Ariel. You know what I mean?
She was fast.
Bent over.
With that fish.
Getting kissed by the guy all the time.
Yo, fella.
Her voice just to be.
What's the fattest cartoon character of all time?
The Flintstones, one of the Flintstone women, maybe. Or the
which one?
Laboratory, is that the one with the red hair?
She was
the mom.
She was a little fat.
Who's
The
the
mom from The Incredibles.
Dexter's Laboratory.
I forget which one. Or Laboratory.
Oh yeah, she was.
With the
yeah.
Yeah,
with the rubber gloves on.
With the rubber gloves on.
I was gonna say the mom from The Incredibles.
She was a little fat.
Yeah.
Elastigirl. Or Jessica Rabbit.
Oh,
yeah,
Jessica
the last.
Girl.
That's who, Jessica Rabbit. That's what I was thinking of.
Hell yeah, she is the fattest. She is the fattest.
Can we give her the
Shit.
award?
She's actually pretty to be a little bunny cartoon.
Yeah.
Elastigirl, man. I couldn't fuck with Elastigirl. You know how you ever been in and then you trying to pull out and she put her arms around you.
That's fucking
She just wrap a whole shit around you, nigga. You gonna have this baby.
And you just gotta bounce out that joint.
Word up. I like the Incredibles, man. I was dressed up as the Incredibles for All Hallows Eve.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Which one were you?
I was an Incredible.
Which one were you?
The father.
Oh, okay.
I should have been the black dude, right? Nigga, little goggles. Yeah.
Wait, who was the black guy? You remember the cartoon with the black guy? He was like
Samuel L. Jackson.
No. I forgot. I think it was like Osmosis Jones or something like that. Something.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Oh yeah. That was Chris Rock did the voice for that joint. Yeah.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, I love
that
that.
in science class.
This has something to do with water.
It was
He was
like a cell, a bacteria cell.
yeah, like a white blood cell or something that was playing a cop, and he was like chasing the disease all through this nigga body.
Like,
Yeah.
Why I gotta be a white blood cell?
Cause niggas white blood, that's what they do.
White blood cell.
Right.
Speaking of the white man, hey yo,
all the white cells.
why DJ Vlad? Why did
I've never heard you
Vlad?
scream like that, yeah.
Why did DJ Vlad try to play the minister?
What happened with that?
All right, so prior to Nick Cannon making his remarks in his interview with Professor Griff on the 4th of July, Minister Farrakhan gave a message, right? He had a speech, right? I was watching that joint, right? And he spoke about hitting Jews with rocks, right? But he explained it's the rock of truth. He's like, yo, tell the truth about who they are.
He said,
you know what I'm saying?
To the rock of truth.
He said every time you see one of those who claim to be Jews and are not, pick up a rock, right? But he's talking about throwing the rock of truth at them, not throwing a physical rock at them, right? But the way DJ Vlad presented it is that he was talking about violence against Jews, right? And he had DL Hughley on, and two things that pissed me off. First was the way he edited or edited the minister's words. And then secondly, it was obvious that DL Hughley didn't even watch the shit.
Right.
Because if you did, you'd be like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Vlad needs to stop in black folk business and you get some white friends. And I'm tired of seeing him. Isn't he Vlad?
Yeah, but so Vlad issued a statement, not an apology, but a statement, right? Because he's deleted that portion of his DL Hughley interviews from his platforms, and you know he said that he did take the words out of context. People pointed out to him that Farrakhan explained what he was saying, and you know that's what they do every time they talk about Farrakhan. They take the little thing and they blow that shit up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They take it out of context. That's why nobody will sit down with him, because he will destroy him.
He will make you look stupid as hell.
You know what I mean? I would encourage, you know, it's not about what your faith is. You know, you could Muslim, you know, Christian, Jewish, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yo, you black, you need to go see Farrakhan speak before you die, before he dies.
Yeah.
All right, because he's that fabric don't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you just need to see it. You need to go see. You need to go see if you really disagree with him or not. You know what I'm saying? Because you might go there and say, "Oh no, I'm glad I did come see this because I don't like this shit." Like, you know, but at least you went.
I think I said I wanted to go see him when Nick Cannon had the rabbi on there after his whole fallout. And the rabbi was like, most of what he was talking about was how he feels towards Farrakhan. And I realized, and he said it, and I realized that Farrakhan is the representation of black people to the world in America. But all Americans, like you said, all Americans don't listen to Farrakhan or subscribe to what he says or things of that nature. But he, like, outside of America, he is like the black representation. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like you said, it would behoove me to figure out what he be talking about to these other people.
You said we need to figure out what he be saying to these other people?
Yeah. Because they think, a lot of people think that we think what he thinks. Because we don't have, because who else is speaking on our behalf outside of the country that is black?
Well,
Oprah.
I do think a lot of the shit he thinks.
I'm listening.
I don't really hear a lot that I disagree with.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
Right.
You know, as a point,
but I'm saying I don't know what he be talking about. So I want to know, because he telling people, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's speaking for me, and I don't know what the nigga's saying. I want to know what the nigga's saying.
So
telling a black man and a black woman to clean themselves up.
Yeah, have you never listened to Farrakhan at all?
I mean, one time when he was talking about Jesus as Christ and he believed in Jesus, I was like, yeah, Muslim man, you better speak for the Lord.
I heard him speak at the Million Man March that they had. I think it was like 4 years ago. He came to the Million Man March and said a little speech, and that was about it. But that's when I had seen him in person.
Yeah, I didn't go to that.
I saw him playing violin earlier, and it's so weird. It is so weird to watch him play violin.
Why?
I literally instinctually, it brought me to tears. It was the craziest thing, because that's one of my favorite violin songs. That song is so hard to play, and for him to play it so well, it was like, yo, look at this black man, like black excellence at its best. Like
the minister before he became a minister, before he joined the Nation of Islam, was a calypso singer.
Yeah,
really?
Right. He's from his parents are Caribbean.
Like the Juice?
Nah, man. He's a calypso juice.
He's flames, bro.
He was a calypso singer, and he played the violin. And he Elijah Muhammad asked him, "Would you give up this for me?" And he said yes. So he put down the violin and picked up the Quran and became who he is today. But he came out with an album a couple years ago.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, man. Because he was saying that, you know, everybody hears how hard he goes in the speeches. There's another side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Yeah.
He has
But
layers.
It's just it felt very creepy to watch him play the violin. I don't know why, but it absolutely creeped me out.
It was unexpected.
Yeah, it's like just start just like playing the flute or something. You're like, what the?
Yeah, like yo, because it felt like you in the room by itself with the nigga. Like he just pulled out the instrument and started playing.
It kind of looked fake too.
You know what?
Yeah, like
you thought it was fake. Nah.
It just felt like it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like this nigga knows how to do this. And like Coke said, he played very well, but it's just that's
what he was doing. He used to travel, man. He was a musician. Word up, man. So yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do in media, man. They take your words out of context and they just call you anti-Semitic, you know, blah blah blah. And that's why they will not sit down with anyone who knows what they're talking about.
I don't think nobody know what the fuck they talk about. To be honest with you, I really do feel like
we all guessing.
History has been so messed up that people don't like. Nobody knows the fucking truth no more. I really feel like
I don't. Well, I put it this way. I think there are people who can. If you are making a claim, they can prove that the claim that you're making is false. Right? And also they can put you in a position where you cannot prove the claim that you're making. Right? So in that sense, they do know what they're talking about. Now, if all this shit is a lie in the grand scheme of things, you know, maybe it is, but when you say you are this person and I got proof that you're not, nigga, I know what I'm talking about. That's why you don't want me to say it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of it is, you know, I don't know what happened, but I know what you're telling me is not what happened. Does that make sense? I don't know it, but I know what you told me is not it. Right. So now I'm going to look for what it actually was.
Yeah, I'll wrap this subject up, but I just want to say I went to the first Million Man March. I think I was in what, seventh grade, yo. They let all the black kids skip school that day. Like they straight discriminated against the white kids. It said, yo, the black kids don't have to come to school today. Right. You know what I'm saying? But so we was down that joint, and one thing I was in the DC, I swore I saw Busta Rhymes. I swore I saw this nigga. That's back when he was like, "There's only 5 years left." But
he was saying that type of stuff.
Say again.
He was saying that.
I didn't.
Yeah, yo, okay.
Isn't Busta Rhymes like a 5%?
Yeah,
or whatever that's called.
Yeah, his old albums, he used to always talk about Y2K. Is like, you know, it was always a countdown to Y2K. So the next album, it was like, there's only 3 years left. Like, you know, he play, wah! You know how this nigga be, you know, yelling and shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I went to the first one, and there was a lot of people. And one thing that bugged me out was there was white people selling newspapers there, like about black stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my father sent me over to them, like, yo, see what the fuck are they selling? You know what I'm saying? And that I always remember that, like, what the fuck are they doing here? Another thing I used to wonder, like, why are these women here? Why are all these women here? You can't, black women. He said he told black women, he said, yo, we love you, but this is it. We trying to get men to atone for their sins, atone for their transgressions. It's just a time for men to be together and pull each other up. You know what I mean? So please stay home. You ain't gonna tell me I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to find a man.
Right.
Get chose.
True. It was a million of them out there.
It
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
when I went
Some
to
still struck out. God damn.
Nigga, the sex work in DC that weekend.
Niggas came on with none of them.
Nigga, get on the bus. Nigga, they was busting hoes in. Word up. But you know,
I was there.
nigga.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a whole bunch of people. Just like the Super Bowl, major sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Any event like that.
The Olympics, all them events.
Olympics. That's probably international.
I know.
Sex trafficking. Like
and sidebar, they even say that, and a lot of y'all didn't peep it. Victoria's Secret has now pretty much stopped their whole like Christmas holiday show, and it's been speculated it's because a lot of them were involved in the international sex trafficking ring. But when you think of Victoria's Secret, it kind of makes sense. Like,
man, Victoria could never keep a secret.
Right.
Yeah, all these little girls.
In the ads, right? All like, just think about like, you know, just when y'all are growing up, who, you know, the people who were popping, you know, especially the young white actresses, you know, like you're Clueless. Like, remember the movie Clueless?
Yeah.
These girls were young as shit. Start, you know, they be on that casting couch, man.
And the fact that they be playing folks younger than them or characters older is so weird. Like, why would you have a 19-year-old playing a 12-year-old? Like, it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, and they be having niggas 30 years old told you I'm a senior in high school. Sir, you're not. You're in college. Get your old.
Word up, man. Yo, speaking of the pedophilia that's running rampant in the world today.
What is with your volume today, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? I got an issue with Netflix.
Okay.
I got an issue with Netflix.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Netflix, every time. Look, I just want to first start this by saying, whatever is your lifestyle is your fucking business. All right. I don't care. But you just got to remember that I don't care. Right? Like, if you don't want me to care, I don't care. Right? You know what I'm saying? So don't ask me to fight for shit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do what you want to do.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. All I'm saying is, like, we are being inundated with imagery. Right? And you can't say it's way beyond the point of, oh, we're just highlighting, you know, other lifestyles, or, you know, spreading, you know, increasing knowledge on, you know, what else the other alternative lifestyles that are going on. Nah, nigga, y'all promoting this shit.
True.
Right.
Y'all even past promotion. Y'all programming now. Y'all programming, and that shit getting to the kids, yo. Like, they getting to the kid. Like, if you think about the shows that be on Netflix, right? Like especially the shows that involve children, right? Like, they having like sex and shit. They supposed to be in high school. I know we did that shit, but this show shouldn't be about teenagers having sex. Like,
right.
Like, right. And they just normalizing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it has been my hypothesis for quite some time that the next letter on LGBTQ will be P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you got a lot of LGBTQ who like, nah, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. That they ain't with us, right? But hear me out. Hear me out. There's this thing called a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they are using, if they're using the same logic that you espouse to us, right, about your lifestyle, you can't say shit about a pedophile.
Isn't it against the law?
It used to be, homosexuality used to be against the law. You know what I'm saying? And homosexuality,
interracial marriage used to be
right. Homosexuality used to be a mental disorder.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Right, and that's what they talking about right now with pedophilia.
Yeah,
they you know what I'm saying? They trying to say I'm born with this.
A sexuality, a sexual.
Yeah, an orientation.
And they're making
a woman
as little kids too, to help the perverts relieve their sex. Like, imagine getting a sex doll that's supposed to be 9 years old. It's fucking wild,
right? Because it's like, yo, if you have a pair of hairy balls, nigga, and you telling me I identify as a woman, and I can literally like lose my career for saying, "Nigga, get the fuck out of here," like, you know what I'm saying? You're a man, right? How you gonna tell this pedophile that he's not 5 years old? Right? Because they be like, yo, I identify as a 5-year-old. I feel like a child in an adult's body. How you gonna how can you say they're wrong?
They got the thing with the race, how people feel like they're black, and how can you tell them that they're not? Or that mean they got guys who walk around in diapers because they think they're babies.
So yeah, I just got an issue, man. Like, you know, there's on Amazon Prime right now, there's a joint called like pedophilia in me or some shit like that. Like something, right? It is supposed to be. It's talking about the pedophile from the angle that you know, this is a condition. You know, like, you know, I didn't choose this; it chose me.
But they're actually saying, and I don't mean to interrupt, but they're saying that they're doing that now because they knew ahead of time that all this child sex stuff was about to come out. So they're trying to make laws in all these states to kind of be lenient on them when they do hit the fan. You know,
makes sense to me. Yeah, makes sense to me.
But they're doing it real quietly right now. Like, once we get a big case that's gonna be like on TV, then that's when all the shit's gonna change and it's over at that point. We just need one big case where a pedophile doesn't go to jail or anything. So
if you pay attention, this last year, just since the beginning of this year, there's been a lot of pedophiles that been getting locked up all over the country. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some startup CEO in California, this nigga was like a multimillionaire and shit, had millions of shit on his computer.
Even the subway guy.
Yeah, Jared and shit, man, giving out with that foot long. $5.
Foot long 6 inches.
Come on.
Word up. Nah, they said the foot long was only 11 inches.
Yo,
niggas was trying to for real. They said they
like you mixing and matching this stuff, yo.
They said the foot long was 11 inches. They was going to sue. They was going to sue Subway.
True, they probably did. You know, niggas sue Red Bull
because I don't got no wings, nigga.
Yeah, because they don't give you wings. That's why they changed their slogan. Yes.
Yeah, you can't make claims like that. Right? Or it got to be at the bottom joint. We lying, nigga.
Right.
They got to say it real fast.
Yeah, that
Micro Machines ass nigga. Hey, yo, J and B, did y'all have Micro Machines?
No.
When y'all as kids, y'all had the little tiny cars and shit.
No, I know what you're talking about.
You ain't had no toys.
No, I didn't.
You ain't had no toys.
I did.
Man, play with that homework. This nigga had a flashback.
Why was black parents? Why was black parents like that, dog? Like, that is so annoying, dog. Nigga be hungry. Can we get some McDonald's? Man, McDonald's your butt in that room.
Yeah.
That don't even make sense, bro.
Got McDonald's.
Right. That's not even a thing, yo.
What?
Nigga said 1, 2, 3. Nigga, you better 1, 2, 3 your ass upstairs.
Right. Right. 1, 2, 3, them dishes.
Yeah. Yeah, anything, anything random.
But you knew what it meant though. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Right.
But it made all the sense
All
because
of
there's
it.
an ass whooping associated with it.
Stressful. It was so stressful to be a kid.
Hey yo, I saw somebody else speak about this today. They came at it from a different angle, but it tied into what we was talking about before. And the kids, they were saying that kids today and the parents today got the same slang. You remember parents just didn't understand?
Cause social media.
Yeah.
Right, like that, like you could say shit in front of your parents and they just did not know and shit. Like you're saying the nastiest shit in front of your parents and shit, but they don't. They're not hip. Like like it's not like that no more.
Remember Generation X? Like how many? I used to do the little.
That's the one before me.
Suck it. Niggas used to get suspended for that. They was not playing with that.
You talking about X-Pac and them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You talking about them niggas?
Like,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Middle of the gym floor.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That shit, yo. What if somebody X-Pac your daughter and shit? Nigga? You know what I mean? Like her little classmate doing that shit in front of her. Like, you wouldn't think that shit was funny. Like, I'm gonna kill this little kid. Beat his little ass up.
Yeah, this kid's about to die.
Before his parents get there and shit.
Beat them up too. Man.
Word up. I would just, things like that, when it comes to parenting, niggas gotta remember they was kids. Like you already gotta remember that shit. Like you was a kid. Remember the stupid ass shit you did. Nigga. You did some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you was a who on this live stayed in the house? You stayed in the house here. All three of y'all.
I stayed in there.
Because I think you was talking about going to jail when you was little. I didn't go to jail.
Yeah.
Who me?
Yeah, so you're
nigga.
Yeah. I don't know how you holding that one because you're in the house and my house might be different. Yeah, out the house was like going to jail. I was just like standing out.
Man, I was on house arrest.
I didn't go out in my neighborhood. Like a lot of neighborhood people still don't know me. Like they don't even know. They don't. Yeah, I live right across the street from the rec center. They have no idea that I live here because I don't go outside. I don't hang with them. But in high school, I was still like going to the go-go's and stuff. That was all ages. So we out in the streets from like 10 at night to 4 in the morning because the club shut down.
Let me tell you something, man. If I was allowed to go to go-go's in high school, I'd be a different nigga. I'd be a whole different nigga. A whole different nigga, yeah. Straight up, nigga. I'd be from whole block.
Yo, I think if your parents were from down here instead of Jersey, you definitely would have. You probably would have been in there.
Word. I mean, I always liked go-go and Baltimore club music. Because I used to always talk to them niggas like I ain't from either one of them places. Nigga.
I like you too.
You know what I mean? So I used to like that shit, man. And then one thing about DC, I think is like in my opinion, it's the realest city I've ever been to. It was. I don't know now, right? But I'm just saying, like it's like the temperament of people, like of black people. It's like niggas is like thorough.
I love DC.
You know what I mean? Like authentic. Like it's not a lot of fluff.
I feel like go-go had a lot to do with it because it's like these are our celebrities, but they play. You can see them 3, 4, 5 times a week, and you have access to them. Like you could walk up to the stage. You can, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's my birthday. They shout you out on the microphone, or you know what I'm saying? They shout your hood out on the mic. Like these these people.
What y'all
like,
say?
You know what I'm saying? So
nigga buy a go-go tape just to hear his name.
Right.
That's true. I remember that because they used to shout out stuff a lot.
Yeah, like that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So our celebrities kind of feel a little more eye level than, you know what I'm saying, versus a Jay-Z or Beyonce or J. Cole or anything like that. So and that's also part of the reason, like, if a celebrity come to the city, we like, what's up?
Right.
I love that.
Right.
Like, you be the man, so we like, nigga, we shot Cameron.
Yeah, that nigga came through with he had the pink Lambo, didn't he? Or what? No, he had the blue Lambo.
No, the blue Lambo. Yeah,
after he did the pay the full shit, man, he pretending like he was Alpo. Niggas like, all right.
I'll pull this chopper.
Yeah, I'll pull. This nigga just did what he said he hated. That's what he gonna do that to his kids. So. Word up. See, like, you know,
already. This is a parent.
Yeah, DC, and you know, I was having this conversation with my lady last night about like how Atlanta is like, there's no city in the country like Atlanta for black people. Yeah, like Atlanta is a black city. The cops are black. Man, you talking about police brutality? It's another nigga whooping your ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like DC had all the potential to do that shit, and niggas lost it. Niggas dropped the ball, son. Niggas dropped the ball. You know what I mean? Like that. Like
they gave up after Obama. Once he got,
it was way before that.
It was pre-Obama. Yeah,
it was way before that. It was way like niggas. Yo, DC, man. You know, like you coming down 295, and you know how you could overlook the city, and you can hear the gunshots. Really? That's how it used to be.
Oh,
you talking about DC in the 90s? That shit was man, the murder capital where we murder for capital.
I think every place was though in the 90s because New York was the same place.
Yeah, right.
It was that crack.
It was crack and projects.
Yeah.
You talking about niggas stack, man? You talking about 20 stories,
right?
4 buildings of 20 stories,
it was like China.
And then 10 sets of 4 buildings of 2020 stories. Like, God, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
And one elevator.
You never even saw you always wonder where all these people at, and it's always be kids outside, and then be like, where are the parents? Where are these people out?
Right. Whole time they live downstairs.
Man, I used to play outside, man. I used to stay outside. I used to get my ass whooped for not being in the house before the light was on.
Yeah, that was a punishment. A punishment was you couldn't go outside. Like,
yeah,
that's how it really was.
Okay. Nigga, look, I got my ass whooped to the point where I started getting bigger than my mom, and she started choking me.
like Homer and Bart, Simpson.
Yeah, like,
you know what to do.
Right.
Word up. I can say I never got. I don't think I was abused, yo. You think like I can think about every ass whooping I ever got. I do not think I was abused.
Right.
Right? Like I did some stupid ass shit.
Wait, you said you was abused?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah. But you know, nowadays, our age group, we don't want to beat our kids anymore.
No,
there's a lot of people. Look, there's a lot of people because it's that every generation does it, right? I don't want my children to grow up the way I grew up, or I want to change. I want to stop this cycle, or, you know, whatever. And there are traditions that need to stay in place, right? Because I mean, just think about it, right? Look, my mom. And there are a lot of women like her, men like her, parents like her, who feel like they from the hood. They say, my children will never know what it's like to be evicted, never know what it's like to be hungry. You know what I'm saying? And they work hard as shit and to raise their kids in the suburbs. And then they be like, yo, these niggas soft.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas soft as shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have had them. You know what I mean? Right. So now, and then those kids are, well, I'm not going to hit my children.
Exactly. I think,
you know what I'm saying? I'm
Like you
gonna
said, like
listen
that.
to when they speak.
a lot of us got into stuff like that. Like not abused, but got beaten. But like our age group, we had a certain amount of respect. Like we all had that certain amount of respect in us. And I think those beatings and those ways we were raised molded that. Like so,
Hell yeah, molded my ass.
yeah.
I still got a handprint.
Like I think those things should stay. Like there's a certain amount of respect. Like we can look at some people and be like, yo, we know you wasn't raised like that. Like we all have that in us. Like I know you wasn't raised like that. I know your mom beat your ass. Like those traditions stay.
Yo, because you know, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that part of it is even in that some of us got some unnecessary whipping, show.
Yeah, definitely.
Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Or sometimes the whipping might have been justified, but
the punishment did not fit the crime.
Yeah, like you went too far, like you wild out. Yeah, like you wild out. And I think that our generation is trying to avoid that. And like niggas, we ain't had no opinion, yo. Like we could, like it didn't matter what we thought or what we feel like. Our feelings didn't matter. Our thinking didn't matter. Our ideas, a lot of times, even our dreams didn't matter. So you know what I'm saying. A lot of people are kind of wrestling with that and wrestling with self-confidence and things of that nature because they were constantly shut down. So I get that. Yeah. So now that they have their kids, like I don't want to do that to my kids.
I agree with that. That it's a balance with that too.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely a balance with
that. I think that's the thing. We got to find a balance.
Sometimes kids need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right. Like you. I never walked into the room and just started talking. Like you know what I'm saying. When adults are talking, like you just nah. Right. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Excuse me.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. I was talking about. We all do that.
Find a break.
Say it again, Coke.
I said you kind of got to wait until it get quiet to find a break.
Find a little. Listen, man. Well, my mom and her friends get the yapping. Ain't no motherfucking break.
Right.
Ain't no motherfucking. Ain't no break, nigga. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hey, once they get the cat.
But the 90s was weird because I don't know if y'all saw it, but there's like a meme going around that shows like a certain bed sheet that all of us had, and it's like
oh shit,
with the same like bed sheet.
Yeah,
there's so many things that we all had in our house.
You gotta,
that green, red. It was like diamonds on it, like green, red, with like yellow.
Nah, yo, you gotta pull
like,
that up. You gotta pull that up, yo, so I can show it.
Or just like how everybody's grandmother had stuff inside of the cookie tin jar.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, yo,
now, my grandmother didn't have that. My grandmother had the plastic. She had the plastic on her couch.
Mm-hmm.
You know
what I mean? Shit, you know my no. I'm gonna tell you how old my grandparents are. Nigga, they had a velvet couch.
Oh.
Nigga, that shit was velvet, nigga.
Old school. With like the flowers on it.
Yeah, and like that shit was furniture, nigga. Like,
heavy and heavy. Move.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
Bruh.
This shit grew in the house. Like that was
yeah. That's just a dent in the floor from the feet of the couch and shit. Like,
it was all smooth. You move it, you can roll it this way or
hell yeah. It's light or it's dark. It's light or it's dark. Yo, Ciara don't know what we talk about.
Sorry.
Are
y'all grandparents alive?
Yeah, my
granddad.
My grandfather is. My grandmother passed. 2.5 years ago.
Wait, you should have 4. How many?
I don't know the other 2.
Oh.
I only have just one granddad on my mom's side.
What about you, Ciara?
All mine passed.
Yeah, me too.
Oh wow, I'm sorry.
My last grandparents passed about 2 years ago. About that and shit.
It was 2013 for me. No, it's not 13.
Wow. So I'm at my grandmother's funeral, down in North Carolina. That's where my family's originally from. You know what I'm saying? And on my father's side, and the pastor start advertising. He's like, I don't know Dottie Boone. I didn't know Dottie Boone. But if you come to the church on Sunday, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, just join the church. Join the church.
They always do that.
You know what I'm saying? They like southern churches are way different than what's going on up here, yo. That, and they especially that old Christian nigga, that old, you know what I'm saying, the Old Testament nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He sweat when he that's that preacher.
Yeah. I don't need no AC to praise the Lord. Like,
I know because I digs their graves.
Like, nah, nigga. The Bible said that God walked with Adam in the cool of the day. Y'all need to get this AC fixed. It is too hot in here, dog. Like, stop.
Listen, yo, old people don't play that AC shit.
Yo, they don't play
that AC shit. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't blame them. I be that AC, that shit it makes me sick. It makes me physically ill.
Really?
Right? Like it makes me congested. It makes me like it gives me a headache. Yeah. Like it's artificially conditioned air.
I cut the AC on, put the fan in front of the AC, and take the comforter off the bed, and just have a sheet.
You know, my grandfather. I mean, no, I had a uncle that had a stroke like that.
Oh.
And one side of his
is that what they said?
No, that's what happened. He went to sleep under the fan. He was already old. You know what I'm saying? But one side of his body was paralyzed, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mitchell, man.
The fan side?
No, Uncle Arthur. That's Uncle Arthur.
I was say, I was like, did you just say that was your uncle?
Nah, Uncle Arthur. Nah. I mean, yo, and that's another thing. You talk about old black families. There's people that you call Mister.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Miss. Shit like that, you know. But yeah, he had a stroke, man. One side of his body paralyzed. Nigga, every time I would go to their apartment, this nigga was in the living room, in the bed, or on the damn toilet in the living room.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo.
Like I know he was like, I know thinking about his wife, like I know this bitch ain't got me sitting in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because your body can't move, but your mind is like, this bitch got me in front of everybody.
I'm about to tell you what it is though. Cause we had to do that with my grandmother. The problem was it is so cause we have a house. It is so hard for EMTs to get her on a gurney out the bed on a like get the gurney up the stairs into the room, her on the gurney, her down the stairs on the gurney.
Oh shit, yeah.
So half the time they don't even bring the gurney up the stairs. They like just wrap her in sheets and like carry her down the stairs.
Well, they put a slide
in the,
slide out the top window.
Oh yeah, inflatable slide.
They
should do that.
Just pull it.
Yo. They almost dropped her one day, dog. I was like,
bro,
like off the porch. Like they was trying to walk her down the porch, and the nigga leaned too hard one way. And I was like, oh shit. Like she'd have been face down in the grass with the gurney on her back. And I was like, y'all niggas.
Hey man,
we gotta wrap this up.
It's hard to say.
Y'all niggas is wild.
You know, as black people, you know, look, people of other cultures, especially you know, Asians, Hispanics, like grandma, abuela is in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She lived with us. Right? That cut down on them damn daycare bills. Sure. That's for sure. But that shit is good. Like, dude, that's what we need to that's how we need to operate. America be sending their elderly to the damn nursing home to get abused. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen a video that the fucking black dude was punching the old white man in the face, just punching him in his face.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they be getting abused. They be having bed sores and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yo, they sent my grandmother home with a stage 4 bed sore. Stage 4 is like if the hole was so big, like you could put like a grapefruit in it, and like you gotta clean.
4 is felony assault. Like
Like,
I'm about to get a felony for assaulting the
mhm.
caregiver.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tempted.
that's good. Like I can almost touch her bone. Like that's how deep the wound was. Because we had to go in and clean it every day.
I would open flesh.
Yo,
Open flesh, especially old open flesh. It's such a disgusting fucking smell.
It is.
Oh my god!
And then it was like right above her butt, and she's incontinent, so she don't know when she's using the bathroom. So some days, pretty much every day, is poop all in the wound. I was like, no, this is never going to heal,
son.
I don't know. Like,
that's why you got to be good. That's why you got to treat your children nice, because one day you ain't gonna be able to shit by yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna,
she wasn't nice.
They say we.
She was not nice.
That's fucked up, son. That's fucked up. Nah, but it's just true. It's true, man. Like these are little things that are not a popular topic, or they're not salacious. They don't get a lot of views and clicks, but these are the small things that we need to do as Black people to repair ourselves, right? Little shit like that, like, because not only are we saving them from the abuse in these homes, but like children and their grandparents, that relationship is golden.
Yeah.
I used to love my grandmother. Yo. Like that's a special relationship. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers don't have it.
I didn't like my grandmother.
Am I tripping?
I didn't like her.
Oh, you ain't like your grandmother.
No, I did. I did not like her.
Me and mine were like this. I'm named after her and I act just like her. Like that's. I got her necklace right now.
Mine
too. Why wouldn't you like your grandma?
Like,
is there anything you can share?
She was mean.
Oh
yeah.
She was like that mean old church lady. That was her. She was mean.
Yeah.
And she always complaining. Like she never had nothing nice to say. Like, nigga.
Why is that? Why is there some grandmas that are just mean?
I don't know, bro. But she was not nice. Like her and my grandfather have never. I've never seen
patriarchy
them embrace. Like since I can remember, they never even stayed in the same room. Like, she had the master bedroom. He stayed in the room beside it, and I was in the room with my mom and my sisters. And after I got to a certain age, he was like, "You don't need to be in there with them women." So he put me in his room, and he moved down in the basement and has been in the basement since like the 90s. Like she died 2 years ago. He still ain't came out the basement. Like she just wasn't easy to get along with.
Dog, when I used to do cable, and I would go to white, not white. When I go to older people houses, these married people would have separate rooms.
Yeah, they separate.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got two. I'm setting up 2 cable boxes. Like y'all niggas.
You know y'all can.
That's right.
Yeah, like,
I feel them.
Yeah,
some of that was Go ahead.
What? Go ahead. Someone was what?
Some of that was from media though, because like older TV shows,
They
wouldn't put a husband and a wife in the bed on camera, so they would be
like I Love Lucy. They didn't sleep together.
Yeah. They had separate beds. I don't know if they had separate rooms.
He used to be like,
That's so stupid.
He used to the moon, Alice.
That was a separate show.
No, I'm just saying that in that time, like domestic violence was promoted.
Yeah.
And like this is the American way.
Yeah, they was smacking the shit out of people back in the day. On TV, movies, they was getting bitch slapped left and right.
Yeah.
For real.
Man, some traditions. It's like nah.
But that's why white guys are so like they have that that label as wife beaters because they're known to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
when I first heard that term, I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
It's like
I understand the reference. Now I get beating on a wife, but I understand because when you say wife beater, you imagine a guy in one of those shirts, like it's just sweaty right here on the chest part. Yeah, it's kind of yellow a little bit.
It can't be ordered.
And
It gotta be like worn, like he had it on a couple days. That's
yeah, like it's kind of soggy a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm saying 50 revamped that shit though. With the muscle shirts that 50 used to have.
50 joint was like a harness. Like it ain't look like
like a
I used to talk to a guy that used to wear those. He was from the South though.
You used to like that nigga too.
That's why she talked to him.
Yeah.
I always thought I hear people like making fun of niggas who wore them shits.
I mean, I would make fun. I did make fun of him when I left, but I mean, he was cool.
When you broke up with that nigga, the first thing you said was fucking 50 Cent wife beater wearing ass nigga.
He was from the South. That's how they dressed down there. They all dressed like Bamas. But hey, he was cool. I can't really say nothing bad about him.
City Boy B, who is the originator of the term Bama?
I feel like it was a DC thing. They were talking about like this country people just dressing wild, you know, or just acting wild, looking wild, whatever.
I didn't know it was it was in reference to country people. I thought it was just for clown ass people. Like, you a Bama, nigga.
Because I think it started from, I think it might have been towards people from Alabama.
I was about to say,
and they just kind of, they just made.
Your country. So all country people are from Alabama.
Yeah, I was
just a Bama.
My parents got in an argument once, and they kept calling each other Bamas, and I was like 7, 8.
Wait, where your parents from?
One's from North Carolina, the other one's from Kentucky. So it's like, you a Bama, and I was like, yo, neither one of y'all are from Alabama. What's going on? I got older, I heard people from DC say, I was like, oh, it stuck with me because I was like, yo, I thought y'all was from Kentucky. Like I was.
That is
what's going on?
Hilarious.
Never told anybody that story. I was stressed.
Wait, you said North Carolina and Kentucky? My family is from those same places.
I asked what part of North Carolina earlier and you didn't answer.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad. Ironically, Boone, North Carolina.
Oh, look how that works.
You know what I'm saying? The Northampton area of North Carolina, the Southampton area of Virginia.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Southampton. I was like, why didn't you say Hampton, nigga? Like,
nah. It's Southampton, Virginia, Northampton, North Carolina. So it's the same, same area.
Right.
What part of Kentucky?
I don't know, but I did my ancestry, and I saw all these niggas went to Kentucky. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, and that's what I don't have proof, but I believe I have indigenous ancestry, right? Just from the little shit that I'm finding on ancestry.com, right? And when you talk about like moving to Kentucky and stuff like that, or even Tennessee, like you heard of the Trail of Tears, right? Hey, when they the majority of black people or black Americans at that time were in the southeastern region of the country, and they pushed them niggas west. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that's how you got Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people don't know or understand that a lot of indigenous people who they would call Indians were classified as colored, mulatto, you know what I'm saying, on the census, right? Like we was talking about ODB and them. You know what I mean? Like, so I want to do like a documentary. I really want to go down and see what's going on. But if you get deep into Southern lineage, there's incest. You know what I'm saying? There's incest, yo. There's shit that you like, oh, like I wish I didn't know that.
There's a clip on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's pretty much gone viral. It's over like 4 million views, and it shows an inbred family in West Virginia, and it literally shows each of them, and it's crazy how like their genes are like one person's eyes up here, the other one gray. He has no teeth in his mouth. The other one can't even talk, but he makes sounds. Like
he makes sounds and shit.
Yeah, it's the craziest.
He communicates.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. So
you seen that movie Wrong Turn?
Mm-hmm.
You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where the people was in West Virginia and they catch a flat tire on the road and shit, and then they get stranded, and then like this family of inbreds lived in the woods and they be hunting niggas.
Yeah.
And then they grab them and they eat them and shit like.
But like, what make you want to have sex with a person like that? If the nigga eyes is mismatched like that.
No, that is the result of the sex.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody breeding with that motherfucker.
And the thing, and the crazy part with this family was that like, the grandmother was born of incest, so this was happening for generations.
Yeah.
Like all of them were just having sex with each other. So.
Now let's talk about monarchies across the world, nigga. You talking about the European monarchies and shit. That's how you keep the money in the family.
The blood pure.
Yeah. You know what I mean? No, I mean it's pure in the sense that it's
in house.
Yeah, it's in house and shit. But
their house not clean.
I'm gonna say,
nah, that shit.
Everybody fucked up. What we gonna do with the money if everybody's
nigga got roaches?
Yeah, you talking nasty stuff today.
Yeah, we did.
Today is nasty day.
This is very nasty.
It is hump day.
Shit.
Word
up. Next week, we just gonna see what's on Ciara mind.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? We just gonna roll with Ciara.
Right.
I'm sorry.
1-2 step. I love it when you 1-2 step. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have
You
a
better
nightmare
give us
tonight.
tea.
Huh?
I'm probably gonna have nightmares tonight.
Oh shit. I have a surprise for those of us on this live stream. But before I do that, you know what I'm saying, I'd like to know what Brian be knowing.
All right. Well, today's been kind of heavy. So ew, I don't like it.
You're not supposed don't look at it. Just talk.
That's what she said.
Pause.
Okay, so today's Brian be knowing. We're gonna go with we're gonna do something a little lighter. As the world is beginning to open back up, we can go outside and play and do all these other things. We're gonna start going back to restaurants again as a group. Today's Brian be knowing is if you want to split the bill evenly, you need to say that before we start ordering. Don't come out here because niggas be buying drinks and getting lobster and steak, and you got chicken tenders in the water. Like nigga, that's all I got is $17 today. Like I ain't got it like that. I just came out because it's my man's birthday. That's how we doing it. And niggas like, come on, let's split the bill. Nah, bro, I ain't got to split the bill money. You know what I'm saying? Niggas order all type of top shelf margarita. Nah, you're not gonna spend my money like that. Don't spend my money like that. I hate that. And I also do not like the person who says, like, you just sitting there, you chilling, and he like, yo, you want a drink? You want another drink? Let's get another drink. You be like, all right, implying that he's gonna pay for it, and then at the end of the night, you gotta pay for it. Like, nigga, I didn't. That is not what I wanted to do. I would have not. Yo, I hate that, bro. So that's my thing. Don't spend my money for me at the restaurant. If you want to split it, we need to talk about that up front. So I can tell you what it is and what it ain't.
Game plan.
Oh shit, man. That's what Brian be knowing, man. You know, don't spend his money. It's his money. You know what I'm saying? Right. He earned his money. Let him dictate how his money is spent. You know, don't be volunteering his dollars, nigga. Don't be volunteering his dollars, nigga.
Right.
In City Boy B and shit. Yeah. This nigga try and get you see all them sneakers in the background. Don't be telling this nigga how to spend his money.
Yeah. Now, them not my sneakers though.
They said they too big.
Sneakers. Nah, them I don't wear Under Armour sneakers. That's not mine. Them that line.
I've never really seen anybody wear Under Armour sneakers. I've seen people like maybe on TV play basketball in them, but I've never seen like somebody just walk.
Well, shout out to _Emmanuellas
maybe in the gym.
Shout out to _Emmanuellas for your Haitian, Caribbean, American cuisine, right? You know, her daughter plays high school basketball, and a lot of high school what they call them, not organizations, but programs are sponsored by Under Armour.
Yeah, I mean, I see, like I said, I see people probably hoop in them or something like that, but I just never.
But like casually, like to get fresh, no.
Like Walmart.
You know,
Yeah,
I take that back. Shout out Dino from the Baltimore Sneaker Show.
Okay.
Dino had an endorsement. He had like seven different colors. Like Dino had a shoe with Under Armour. It was a hit. He was doing his thing. I don't know where he at, but shout out to Dino.
That's the only Under Armour shoe I've really seen people wear like that.
Yeah. Everything else is like you said, Jay, is either hooping or I'm in the gym lifting weights.
Look kind of weird to me the way I don't know.
Yeah, Under Armour they under an investigation from the SEC.
For what?
Just putting it up. Just for who knows? Something to do with the stock.
Oh,
the stock that should have been at 9 something for a minute. My pops was like, "Yo, I got when the crash happened, when the first crash happened with this, Corona shit. That was the time to buy mad stocks. Like, nigga, you should have bought some stocks, right?" And my pops was like, "Yo, Under Armour," and when he told me about Under Armour, I ain't fuck with it, but that shit was sitting around $9, 9 and some change for a very long time. Then it shot up like $13, something crazy like that. And it's like this market has been counterintuitive, right? Like it's the opposite, right? Like nobody's buying shit, but the stock is high. Like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
nobody's playing ball, so how are they selling athletic wear?
You know who it is? You know who is a great endorser for Under Armour? And he be selling out all the time? The Rock.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Rock got his own line. When he drop it, them people be on it.
And shout out to The Rock. Shout out to The Rock.
I know we gotta get his tequila.
No. All right, so check this out. I didn't know that, right? So The Rock, just him and another a woman, right? You're right. I don't want to just reduce her to a woman. I'll pull up the article and say her name.
Do we put some respect?
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's Laura Garcia or Lauren Garcia.
Okay, thank you.
That's his ex-wife.
That's his ex-wife?
Yes.
See, they ain't say that shit. See, that's different. That's so different. But anyway, right? They just bought the XFL, right? So I didn't know that he had the thing going on with the Under Armour. What if they became the official, the official apparel of the XFL?
And that was doing good too, man.
XFL, the XFL, I enjoyed that shit.
Yeah,
like this time around, it was actually kind of good.
It was good.
You know what I'm saying? And DC almost had a new team. Yeah, right? Because the DC Renegades, the Renegades and shit, like
they was killing it.
Because DC gave up on the Redskins, yo. DC
a long time ago.
Yeah, like the DC don't. Since Snyder came, I say 10 years after Snyder came, I say since the Deion Sanders, Bubba Smith, all that team with all them has-beens, when he bought all the has-beens and shit, you know what I'm saying? Since that team, that's when everybody was like, all right, fuck these niggas.
It's been on a slow decline. Every year they just get worse and worse. And then niggas had a little glimmer of hope with RG3, and they messed that up.
Yeah. Right. No, RG3 got rocked. Nigga, he got rocked. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. He thought he's running around and shit. Nah, this the NFL, nigga. Everybody's fast. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's fast. You know what I'm saying? See, I get excited about football.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when Reggie Bush came to the NFL and he got, do you remember when he got welcomed to the NFL?
Like, boom.
Oh my God.
Nigga.
Oh
boom.
my God. Oh my
and then
God.
On his hands and knees. Like,
you know what I'm saying? He said, welcome. You know what I'm saying?
That's embarrassing.
All that college shit,
so
man.
Embarrassing, dog.
Fast too on this show.
Yeah.
Now let me ask. I just got a question that's just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? As far because Reggie Bush, New Orleans Saints. Do you remember? Damn, what was it? It was this dude on the team. You know what I'm saying? No homo. He was a nice looking young black guy, and they found out that he was fucking putting drugs in women's drinks and like drugging them and raping them. From the Sharper.
Darren Sharper. Oh yeah.
Darren Sharper. Now Ciara, like, would you say he's a handsome guy?
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have had. Yeah.
So Ciara, the question is, like for me, like you know, I'm secure on my manhood and shit. I thought I'm like, that nigga was attractive, yo. He was attractive. He was a fucking athlete. He had, he had his shit together. You know, he had suits. You know what I'm saying? This nigga after he was a nigga after. Like, do you understand that is the only team in New Orleans that ever win a Super Bowl? Right? Like, after Katrina, right? You know, that team used to be so bad that people used to wear paper bags on their heads in the stands.
Right.
And he's on the team that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He definitely don't
Pussy is available.
Use that. Yeah.
Was he the one that caught the interception that
maybe? I don't know. He's on defense.
Yeah, I think he caught that last interception that put them over.
Yeah, I think it's a safety. Something like that. Safety or linebacker. But either way, like, I'm just like, yo, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So why is he doing it?
I don't know. Y'all would know better than me. I don't be trying to.
No, we wouldn't.
Right.
Right. See, like, that's one thing women have to understand. Like, if there's a nigga around me that does that shit, I have no knowledge of it. You know what I'm saying? He has never told me like that he does that, and no woman has come to me. You know your boy be. You know what I'm saying? So if I have a guy around me and shit like that is happening, please know that I have no knowledge of it.
I'm assuming he has a personality or something. I don't know. I don't. I mean, clearly he had to have a loser personality. Like, he's a loser doing that. I don't know why anyone would do.
Yo,
that.
He's a millionaire.
Personality doesn't matter. He really could just be like, "Come on," and I'm assuming people would come on. So I don't know why people.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Why is he? Why?
You told me all these football facts about him. Literally, the only thing I know about him is that he did.
They can get the ass.
Yeah, that he was drugging people. I don't know anything about his football career. I didn't know any of those stats. I just saw the headline was like, "He too fine to be doing that." That's a shame. That's
what a shame.
It was. Like, what a waste. You could have DM me.
You can write them.
I'm good.
Oh shit. Hey yo. So before we get out of here, I just want to reminisce with the family a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Taylor Madison, but you know what I'm saying? She sent us some footage of Smoke Break Live from 10 years ago, nigga. We've been doing this on Ustream, nigga, on Stickam, nigga. We was doing this before you could go live on Facebook and on YouTube, right? I remember when you can embed the first time you can embed your Ustream on your Facebook, and that shit still wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's where we come from, right? We veterans in this shit. Like, you might just be watching us for the first time, but nigga, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so I want to show you just a little bit of footage
I'm scared to
You
watch
know.
this.
Oh shit, yo, City is showcasing City.
It's
Right?
Yeah,
Because
I figured it was.
yeah, we're showing growth right now. This is the point.
I figured it was. Because
For
Taylor
some-
and Lito not here to defend themselves, and Boone
Right,
not gonna
right.
put nothing up of itself, so it gotta be me.
you know, honestly, I don't have a lot of on camera moments. You know, because I'm too busy hosting. You know what I'm saying? My moments was when I would go to the bathroom and not come back.
Oh yeah.
You know,
This
shit
nigga dead.
But let's just check out some of the footage from Smoke Break Live. Can y'all hear it?
Cell phone?
Y'all can't hear it?
Hey, what's she planning on? It?
Can y'all hear it?
BlackBerry footage?
Can y'all hear it?
Oh, no.
Y'all
But
can't hear it.
Use this whole.
No.
All right.
I think I know what this is. This was good.
City had.
Wait, you said this wasn't good.
I think this was a good one. If this is what I think it is.
Let me fix this.
City, any like disclaimer you want to put out before we play this? Man, see, this was before me and you, see, so we good. We ain't got to worry about nothing.
The thing is, right?
Go ahead. Give us a disclaimer. Go ahead.
Classic smoke break footage makes me afraid to be famous. Like, especially as Brian B. Knowing. Like, if City Boy B was famous, like, all right, yeah, that doesn't make sense. But Brian B. Knowing, all this is cancel culture. Like,
oh shit.
See, it's like Kodak.
Right. Nigga was wild. But if is that the AIDS conversation?
Oh, you want to talk about the AIDS conversation?
No, I'm saying the video you was about to play. Is that what that was?
No, I got several.
Hey,
I got several. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm about to do. Show you guys.
That transition.
Who's this in the bottom left corner?
This the dating game.
Oh, I wasn't even supposed to be in that.
What happened to the audio?
Are they blindfolded?
Yes.
Stay with that whack. Shout out to City as a contestant.
Yeah, I definitely. Because what happened was I picked 3 contestants to do this. I didn't tell him what it was, and the third contestant was like, "Yo, I got a girlfriend. I cannot do this." I was like,
"Yeah, I think you might want to something like that. You got to like give him a hint or something like
right,
that."
Yeah.
So this is old City. I mean, old Brian.
Yeah. Who is it? I don't know who this is in the middle. And there's Giovanni on the side. Shout out my boy Giovanni.
Transition game, what?
Yeah. Couldn't tell us we were gonna kill him.
The good peel back page transition of
fun.
The zipper one.
Hey.
Yeah. Mav, that's what that was. Shout out to Mav. Yeah.
87.
Ew. What? You know we can't hear this, right?
Y'all can't hear it?
No, okay.
No, we thought you was trying to fix it. No, that's
Look, man, you gotta tell me these things. You have to tell me these things. You have to fucking tell me these things.
Y'all like
You have to tell me these things. All right, you have to tell me these things.
Yo, I thought you knew.
You have to tell me these things. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'm not showing that video no more. Right? He's watching that shit with no sound. All right, yeah, you have to tell me. All right,
yo.
All right, let me see.
Cause it looked like you was still like messing around with it. That's why I ain't saying that. I thought you knew that we couldn't hear. Still can't hear.
Cities,
oh, there we go.
This week is this shit kind of sad, but it's fucking true. Yo, ladies, yo, hoes be winning. You got to act like a hoe a little bit, a halfway hoe. You have to have some kind of whole quality, a whole like essence. Or
ain't no such thing as
aura.
halfway hoes.
I mean, you ain't gotta be a hoe the whole time. You sneak and like that nigga.
Yeah, right.
You gotta trick that nigga in the level.
Yeah. Like they got
half-hoe.
Because
hoes with a good heart.
There's bitches out there that claim that they good women, but they still got all like more than 50% whole tendencies. Like he said,
So
how many?
Hold on. Yeah. I want a good girl that fucks a lot of niggas.
Well,
that doesn't make any sense. No, that makes sense.
No.
You said you want a good girl
that's not
that
a
fucks
hoe.
a lot of
That
niggas?
doesn't make no. That makes sense.
She just naive, yo.
A good girl that fucks a lot of niggas. She has friendly pussy.
So that means she's
Community pussy.
she's a whore, but
Alright, so what's the calibration of this hoe?
Because I mean,
like there's whores, right?
Uh-huh.
That intentionally want to fuck people, right?
Then
there's whores
for nothing, just
want to fuck.
okay.
That's what
Okay, that's
then there's
about
whores
okay.
that
Nigga wavy has not changed.
Niggas make them whores. So niggas tell this whore what the hell she want to hear in 5 minutes.
So she gullible.
And she fucks this nigga because he says to her, I'm gonna wipe you up, I'm gonna buy you a car, a house, get you a 20-carat ring like Kim Kardashian, I'm gonna fuck you so good your ass gonna get fat like
Oh
that
my
too.
God.
Fuck with me.
Right. And
They
then he
fuck with
leaves
him.
her, and then she goes to
And
the
then
next
she goes to
person
the
and he
next
says the
and
same
do the
thing.
same shit,
Okay.
but he light skinned now.
Okay.
And then it's the hoe that don't know she a hoe and want to fuck like high class niggas, but like all of them.
Okay.
All of them.
I think
Like,
just
all
because
of
they're high class niggas, it's not the same.
Exactly.
It justifies.
But my niggas got money.
So she getting some from it.
Yeah. So, if you want to waste your time, you might want to sit down and get to know a hoe. I got a few hoe friends.
Yo, hoes
need friends.
They have interesting stories.
They do.
Yeah.
They always never a dull moment.
And I'm like, niggas do that. I'm like,
Never
I'm a good
dull
nigga.
moment.
I know,
I'm like,
right?
yo, niggas do that. type
Nigga
of
told
shit.
you that shit?
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm a good nigga.
So boost your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you,
Wow.
my favorite type of hoe that I like to befriend
My favorite type.
be the hoe that don't know she a hoe and she like believes the different type
The
of women.
gullible one.
Yeah, and I also like the top notch hoe, but they be too cocky with it.
Top notch hoes.
That's why you gotta slut them out.
Gosh.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's that when you a top notch hoe,
Yeah, G-check.
if you talk to Lil Wayne, you suck Lil Wayne dick 2011 on Thanksgiving, you gonna be talking about it in front of the pearly white gates. So that's why I can't fuck with them bitches. Like they just be like, yeah, I fucked with Mano back when he was just Maine. I'm like, why are you telling me about this? Like, yeah, they live off that one time they got on the tour bus.
Hoes trying to be hoish to get famous. Now that's wrong.
Cause hoes is getting famous.
I can't take the smoke.
Yeah, man. Cancel culture.
Despicable. Despicable, nigga. They hate me. They heard.
Nigga, how many pieces of age do you have?
Yo, that was a classic.
How many pieces?
It made so much sense when I was explaining it. I didn't understand why y'all didn't understand it.
Nah, I mean growth. Growth. we all growing out here. You know what I'm saying?
That was about showing growth. That wasn't,
Yeah.
Good job, City. I mean, Brian.
Word up. And if you're dealing with a new person and you have a growth, go to the doctor. Yo,
New growth.
Right.
Get your hair done.
And ladies, keep the kitchen tight. Back here.
They be alright. They be sweating.
Back here, the kitchen.
Their neck be sweaty.
It be pots and pans back this joint.
It be go-go music.
Yeah, it be go-go.
They be hot. They lift that weave up in the back, and all that be glistening.
Everybody neck sweat.
Yeah.
I heard women don't sweat; they glisten.
I don't do anything. My house is cool. I'm not over exerting myself. I'm not doing anything that's gonna make me sweat. I'm cool.
Word up. Hey yo, make sure y'all check us out this Sunday. This Sunday, 7 p.m. on your Twitch, your YouTube Live, your Facebook Live. We got a new show, episode 2.
Episode 2
of Nempathy. Nigga, we ain't got no empathy for y'all niggas. No empathy, right? We handle man's topics as man conversation, right? As only a man would approach the situation, right? We don't have any empathy for your situation. We're just gonna tell you it like it is, right? I think we should have like a call-in segment of the show when people want to talk about, you know, I feel this way. My girl made me feel like, yo, shut up, nigga.
Why
you know what I'm saying?
Why
would I call him that? I'm not clicking that button. Hell nah.
It's called Glutton for Punishment Radio.
Yo.
Right? Nah.
Niggas just be trying to love their women, bro.
Right? And pretty soon, the SmokeBreakLive.tv family will be providing you with comedy, cannabis, and culture content from a women's only perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Her smile.
A women's only perspective. All right, no niggas. We ain't gonna be on there.
Ain't gonna be.
All right, it's gonna be women. They could just talk about us. They could dog us out. We're gonna be in the chat.
Right,
we're gonna be in the comments like, y'all niggas.
That's bullshit.
I don't know, nigga.
I'm just be hating all in the comments.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but check us out this Sunday, 7 p.m. on your Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and your Twitch. All right, 7 p.m. It's Nempathy. Got Brian B. Knowing. Got the host J3Z.
I am
because he is.
You know what I'm saying? And in the cut, in the cut is SONICBOONETV. I'm in the cut.
Are you in the cut?
I'm in the cut. I just be saying random stupid stuff. Brian be knowing. Yeah, the difference is there's no difference. Just ain't no women on the show, nigga.
Yeah, that's okay. All right.
Yo, so Nempathy this Sunday, 7 p.m. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Check us out. Follow me at SONICBOONETV. We're gonna go around the room. Hold up. Go this way.
Is that me? Okay. Is that me and everybody's? Or is that okay?
Yeah.
I am J3Z. Follow me on your Instagram.
Is it my time? I can't hear
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. TG.
All right. The young thugger. You got a point. Yeah.
There you go. My hand was way over here. I'm stupid. All right, Brian B. Knowing, follow me on there. You follow me on Twitter. I need to start tweeting. I be looking at my time. The only people that be on my timeline is CIARA, this girl I follow named Janae. It'd be like the same 8 people.
Yeah.
It's like it's like my Instagram. Like they didn't mess with the algorithm so bad. It's just the same people over and over.
It's not fun anymore.
Like I can't stand these people. It's the same 8 people.
I be muting people.
Right.
I see them so much. Like, I'm like, no offense, but I'm good on you. I see what you got going on. I need some variety.
all offense. I'm good on here.
Shit. So we out. Make sure you check us Sunday. Nempathy episode 2. All right. Smoke break. We out.
I'm gonna prank call y'all.
All right.